Hello, my name is CeCealia Schultz, and this is my design concept for TAD Talks 2020. This year's theme is all about what makes you feel alive. If you are new to TAD Talks, this event started 5 years ago when TAD students wanted to host a TED Talks at Bemidji State University. They were unable to and decided to host their own event called TAD Talks. They would host industry-leading guest speakers to share their professional insight on technology, art, and design. Every year since, student organizers get hands-on experience producing the event, designing and building sets, and hosting the show. The target audience for this event is primarily BSU students. For this year's concept, Sarah is the primary target audience. She is a BSU student who works on projects during the week, and for fun, she enjoys going to the bar with her friends. She was always using social media, and she's in search of something else to do outside of school and bars. She's looking for something that is inexpensive and will leave her feeling alive. The secondary target audience is design professionals. We are targeting industry members like Brian. Brian is a creative director at an exhibit company. He has 4 children that keep him busy at home. He lives in Chicago and went to Bemidji for school. For fun, he attends shows and events. He wants to get back to BSU and is looking for a design intern for the summer. He has been attending TAD Talks for the start and doesn't know how they can keep topping the year before. He is always in search of something that makes him feel alive. The tertiary audience is northern Minnesota, mainly the community of Bemidji. Tammy works as an event coordinator for the Bemidji community. She also hires students for her cleaning company. She strives to bring together the BSU community and the community of Bemidji. She is always looking for a way to give back to BSU. She enjoys attending different events at BSU, although she'd love to attend more that leave her feeling alive. I've been a part of the TAD Talks committee for the last 2 years. We have been talking about making the event more interactive and experiential. For TAD Talks 2020, I would like the event format to change to feel more like an experiential show performance rather than an educational seminar. Why? For this project, we had to come up with an idea, and my idea was to infuse my passion of what makes me feel alive into TAD Talks. I enjoy shows that make me feel right on the edge of uncomfortable but can't look away. I have recently been watching Impractical Jokesters. They make me laugh by watching them put themselves into uncomfortable situations. This poster makes me intrigued and not want to look away. You know that the human body doesn't have a light bulb head or wings, and you're not sure if you should look because the lady is almost naked. Although you don't want to look away because there's so much happening in the picture. The same goes with the 2 pictures on the right. I have attended the O show with the Design Guild, and everyone during the event knew they enjoyed it, and the creepy old man during the show was the thing everyone remembered the most. I also drew inspiration from shows like Opium, an experiential show that leaves people feeling like they were having a hallucination. Astroworld is a musical concert tour that is intriguing and exciting. Other similar events are EDC in Vegas. This is the poster concept. I wanted to have a main character that could be used throughout the show as a transition MC, almost like the old man in the O show. I gave him an eye as a head because I felt like it would make him feel uncomfortable at first, but by the end of the show, people will feel connected to the character. His name is Alive, and the sign he is holding says, "We'll do anything to feel alive." He is also wearing a suit that humanizes him. This wasn't intended for the audience to relate to him. Being busy in their current life at work, school, and being professional, they are dying to do anything that will make them feel alive. And I did this by creating a liquid gradient world full of powerful purples and a deep orange with a hint of a bright pink. Layered within are different textures such as lines and circles. The primary font is Doc 11 and the secondary font is Roboto. To get people to the event, I suggest starting a Facebook event page. I suggest we do this 3 months or more in advance. I think this will raise awareness and excitement. On the Facebook page, I think the first thing we should post is a Kickstarter video. Since this is a free event, we would need help funding the stage and possibly speakers and performers. Here's a video example of what the video could look like. My name is CeCealia Schultz, and I'm an exhibit and graphic designer at Bemidji State University, and I'm working on the designs for TAD Talks 2020. If you're new to TAD Talks, let me give you a rundown. Bemidji State University TAD students plan the entire event, from the event layout, guest speakers, graphics, and stage design. Currently, the event layout looks a lot like TED Talks, where guest speakers come on stage, talk about their presentation, and walk off. This year, the TAD Talks committee would like to change the layout to feel more like an interactive experience versus an educational seminar. Here's a sneak peek of your favorite speakers, performers, and professionals that are going to leave you feeling alive at TAD Talks 2020. This is where you come in. You are a part of our diabolical plan to make this whole thing work. If you join and donate $100 or more, you will receive an exclusive Kickstarter t-shirt. Those that donate $25 or more get an exclusive Kickstarter t-shirt like this. Normally we have simple and inexpensive programs. I think creating a circular foldable program would be a great way to amp up the guest experience by creating a program that is unique and unusual. The program will list the speakers and performers and introduce the topics and give a short bio. I have thought about how the entire event will run through from the time the doors open to the final closing after party statement. Guests will arrive at 5 p.m. There will be an experiential buffet, from spicy peppers to Sour Patch Kids and things you never thought you'd eat, like crickets. They'll be able to mingle with others. Guests will start to be seated and music will play while guests settle down. This is the first thing Sarah will see. She will be sitting in the center of the audience with her friends. As an exhibit design student, she gets to admire the set her and her TAD Talks committee designed. String LED lights will line the back wall, and a foam core liquid shape will cover the stage, adding depth and creating a liquid gradient world. Lights will help bring the effect to life. Large globes will also hang to add depth throughout the space. While guests are being seated, a live will be in the crowd, finding someone to help him announce the show. This will start guests off by feeling thrilled, empathy, and thankful they weren't the ones that had to go on stage. Toil and Tumble will then be announced. Their topic is ABCs of tumbling. Toil and Tumble will perform incredibly dangerous stunts and talk about their plan of creating one of the most comically dynamic shows. They will also bring guests on stage for a stunt involving jumping 5 people. Lights will go off and a live will come on stage and do a rain clap interactive transition. The reason why we should do this is because some people feel most alive when they are outside in nature. Up next is Anton Schroyer. His topic is about his book, everything he wanted to know about Indians, but were too afraid of ask. Anton is a professor of Ojibwe at Bemidji State University and an author of 14 books. He will bring guests on stage to help him talk about his books and answer the question everyone wants to know. Lights will go off and Alive will come back on stage and do a quick yoga session. This will get guests up and moving. Thorera is next, and her topic is about how to approach a stranger. She has an inspirational YouTube channel where she does interactive projects with strangers.
Hey guys, so as you may know, I'm doing this project called 30 People One Question, which means that every day I upload a film where I've asked 30 people one question. Even though I upload just 30 of the answers, typically I ask about 50 people that same question every day. I've approached 8,000 strangers in the last 3 months, and that's crazy. Today, if you ask me, hey Thoraya, you have some advice on approaching a stranger, I'd be like, yeah, sure. You got a couple minutes? I'm just gonna summarize it for you real quick. Because literally, I think I could break it down in 2 minutes on what you should do when you're approaching a stranger. It really is a skill that I have now that I think is really pointless to most people, but I have all this knowledge and I just want to share it with someone, and I have a YouTube channel, so why not just make a video about it?
Lights will go off and Alive will come back on stage. He will invite guests to come up on stage as well. This transition will play off talking with strangers. They will play Would You Rather in front of the audience, and the audience is encouraged to play along.
Would you rather have eyes covering your entire body or have only one eye located on the bottom of your foot?
Oh, that's too much work to do this.
Yes Theory is next, and their topic is about seeking discomfort. They believe that life can be as authentic and fulfilling as you wish if you seek discomfort. They will also bring people up on stage. I think this guest experience can focus on guests creating experience that makes them feel most alive.
Truly had no idea where to go.
We were stuck in our tiny little apartment with zero money in our bank account.
We could be doing so much stuff, but we literally don't have any money to just get out of Montreal.
He has a start date. Mine is 1958, and one day that 1958 is going to be followed by a dash and another date. So we really strive to live the dash.
The idea of saying yes is a very powerful, universal truth.
Lights will go off and Alive will come back on stage, creating a roller coaster experience for the audience. Up next is Danica Shelton and Ashley Kicker, and their topic is Don't Settle in your job, town, home, friendships, and especially work. They will do a question and answer session with BSU TAD students. Lights go off and Alive and Michael will come on stage and do a magic trick. The twist is, it will leave people in the unknown because he will be in disguise and they won't know what to believe.
It was like this little box, and then that's awesome. Because I wasn't allowed to have pets as a kid. So
like, here's a bunch of books with different animals in it. It's like pets.
What do they do with this one now? Oh, this is great. Yeah, mine was this. Oh, it's good. Yeah.
He will then transition into talking about the carbonaro effect, while he will work more magic and make the guests believe the unbelievable.
At the Barrymore Theater, you may know him from the hidden camera true TV show, The Carbonaro Effect, where he pulls off some hilarious pranks on unsuspecting people. Tricks like this one. In this exclusive clip from an upcoming show, a woman takes Michael for a head-twisting visit while he's at the doctor's office, and the whole time she's convinced that he broke his neck. It's illusions like that that have fans eager to see him live. We talked to him on Skype earlier this week, and he says while he enjoys doing the show, he loves performing more for live audiences, but don't expect your typical magic show.
You know, lots of fans of the Carbonaro Effect come to the show, and it's great for them to see, because there's always a question when you watch magic on TV, if it's like camera tricks or if it's actors. So people are watching stuff happen live on stage and going, okay, this is really happening here. And I love bringing people up from the audience to help out with tricks. There's tons of surprises, and it's a roar of laughter. And in the end of the show, I'm doing this really crazy act where I cover myself in shaving cream.
Lights will go off and Alive will come back on stage. He will thank everyone and invite the speakers to come back on stage for a picture. He will also announce the after party and the feedback survey. Their survey will ask guests if they want to join the VIP email list to keep up with the TAD school. It will ask for feedback for the next year's TAD Talks. I think we should add this into the show because we never know exactly what everyone is thinking or what they would like to see for next year. Thank you for considering this as a design concept, and feel free to contact me if you have any questions.